we're sun boosted. Even if he healed, man. It seems we're back with the weather series unintentionally, guys. I need some teams, so go in the description down below and hit me with some teams. This was a sun team passed to me when Cinderace was just released by the one only King. He passed me a ton of teams. Bit nervous about this one. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I can see things that I may have trouble with, but I suppose it'll make the live more interesting. Um, so yeah, it's not quite a gimmicky team. I know like everything seems relatively standard. I don't even know if Torkoal is OU, but yeah, it's nothing like, oh my goodness, I can't believe he has his at Tauros water. I think it's water because I see blue there. It's pretty strange if you weren't water. You have blue on you. What's wrong with you guy? Which is gonna be decent for Torkoal. I mean, Sun, that's his thing. He doesn't have a ground immunity or resist. So Sandy Cheeks, Sandy Shocks is gonna be great within the Sun. That's a KO every time. Pretty much. And I'm packing that social sash, that focus sash, baby. Now his Chi's a bitch. I think what we're gonna aim for is a potential Roaring Moon EQ sweep. Conditions we need met first though. We could also sweep him with Hatterene if I play well, but we don't want to give him the sun boost because the Chi is gonna be a problem otherwise. Cinderace. Let's see this guy's in. Cinderace is shut down by the Tauros water. That's probably why he has it. I think he's shut down because he had Intimidate and such. Slither Wing can first impression some things with rocks up. So the unorthodox team. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna go with. What can I guard against? What does he have? I mean, obviously Chiyu, but what am I concerned about here? Garganical? Perhaps? Like if I think first impression one shots Chiyu. Because what I want to do is, let me think, what do I want to do here? So many so phase one's going to be Roaring Moon. I figured Garganical might be an option. The problem with Garg is that you have to eat an Earthquake here. I thought this wouldn't come up because of my Sandy Shocks, but I don't want Sandy Shock Sash broken. I think it's a Terra Water, so it's Salt Cure Terra Water. Yeah, okay. So I used this Terra type already, which doesn't change much for my Sandy Shocks. But we had a read here on the odd chance he tries to rocks, but figured he just Salt Cure spam. Now the upside of this is that I scare him out, because he's gonna fear, right? So that's basically my main objective at that point, to scare this out. I don't need my AV in this game. I'm going to... This might not be rocks though. So after Chiyu, I'd assume you'd fear the first impression. First impression is devastating versus you. Let me think. If I get the first impression damage, that'll put him in the rocks range, right? And plus it's gonna bluff that. If I was banded, I'm not banded, so it won't kill. Okay. Tauros. I don't think this one gets Will-O-Wisp. Plus he's gonna think that I'm choiced, and it's probably gonna switch out, because these typically are, especially when they have first impression. Excellent. That's actually why I changed it to a Soul Viz. Got that ass, boy. Come here. That ass is mine. That sounded really sus. Hopefully he's not Scarf. If he's Scarf, then I just wasted this turn. If not, we get a KO here. This thing is a menace. Part of me wants to T-Bolt to cover the Tauros, but he goes hard Iron Threads. The fact that you survive that implies what? That you're either... I mean, you have to Assault Vest. Okay, we'll go Slither Wing U-turn. Yeah, knock off. A U-turn will knock you out. There's no way you have... he's probably going to Volt Switch here. He has Rocks on... That wasn't... Ah, that blows a lot. That blows a lot. How the fuck did he survive that? That means my thing could have killed him then. Damn, so I just wasted my sash. And it's very hard for me to get rid of hazards. That blows. Okay. So we're gonna have to play this game differently then. We're gonna have to go crazy with Sandy Shocks. But he can't, man. Roaring Moons. EQ isn't as spammable as I'd like. Man, that losing sash there is big. Big. And I lost my... I mean, him getting rocks up is big. That kind of threw my whole game plan. So now I have to Hatterene him. But his Iron Threads must be max per def. So why the fuck did he switch Iron Threads into... I guess he was just sacking it. Fuck. What was my play there? To pivot back to Hat? No. Because I'm not expecting him to survive that. Like, I'm a Sandy Shocks. Iron Threads has awful spit up. Alright, so it's Roaring Moon. Positionally, it's the best. I guess it invites in Pawnot, but Pawnot has to Mach Punch, or else it fears, or else it risks, what's it called? Or else it risks, yeah, or else you risk. The downside, though, is that this gives him the free switch into Chiyu. I was gonna say the Chiyu has to overheat, but I mean, the fuck else am I gonna do about that? So I'll Psychic Card. Chiyu can come in. I mean, it's a waste. It's a complete. It's Life Orb. He can kill me from here. He's Life Orb. No, he can't kill me from here. But I don't need. I don't want Chiyu coming in. So be it. Draining Kiss won't kill him. Oh, it did kill. Oh shit. I actually don't know. I thought, oh, he loses electric typing. That's actually a really big turn that Hatterene took that, and I Draining Kiss specifically. That was a big turn. Because I was thinking, okay, he'd never double shock because he wouldn't kill me. But also, so now I don't have to worry about Healing Wish. I mean, Revival Blessing for the remainder of the game. And again, I'm assuming this is Scarfed. I mean, Spexed. So we give up Slither Wing here. Man, that's such a whack. Such a whack. If he stays in, I will sack Torkoal. I don't want to. But it's definitely the least useful. I can W turn. So he was going to sack this. I said I'll just give up the Coal. And we might be able to just sweep him with... very surprised he just sacks the Chiyu, because he's so weak to my Hatterene, like ultra weak to my Hatterene. So if I Sandy Shocks, what can he do? Like, doesn't he just lose to this? Because Goldengo's only way to touch me is with Shadow Ball, unless it's he hasn't Terra'd yet. So one of these could, he's Terra Watered. Yes, I'm tripping. That's one of my big weaknesses in this meta, is remembering Terra types. So you should just die. +1, there's no way. Oh, he fucking lived. What did he go for? Body Press. Shit, that matters. So now the Goldengo can come in. But this being gone means that, my, so here comes Goldengo. Let me run this calc, actually, because he's 100% Scarf. Damn, that lived. Whoa. Can you do 67 with Choice Scarf? I doubt it. Goldengo is quite strong, though. It's quite a strong Pokemon. Sandy. I don't really have to risk it. Sandy Shocks. No. Sandy Shocks? Yeah. So let's do the custom set. Shadow Ball does 49 to 58. Never kills. If I get crit, do I lose? No. Gone. And then I naturally outspeed this. I want to look at Sandy Shocks go, unless this learns like a priority move that I don't know about. That would be mad disappointing, but I do have bandits in this. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Who the fuck runs Aqua Jet? Okay, whatever. This thing's part fighting, right? So Cinderace gets to come out and do some bandits and headbutt things. Come on, bro. This is some bullshit. This is such bullshit, bro. Such bullshit, bro. Like, Pokemon, bro. Get your fucking shit together, man. I swear to God, if I lost to that, bro. Like, for one, why the fuck is that a bulk of fucking Tauros in my face? Like, after all the work we done put in. Now, some things that shocked the fuck out of me, no pun intended. One, Garganico lived essentially a Specs T-Bolt. Right, that's insane. Actually, it's not Specs because they changed the mechanics. I think it's a Life Orb boost. But it took, let me head count. Let me remember that for later. 70% is all it did. So my play there was to actually Volt Switch. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have risked that. I just thought it was a guaranteed kill, so I'm like, what the fuck is the point of wasting the sun turns? But given how much Shadow Ball does now that I know it, had he Salt Cured, he'd have gotten more value out of the turn. No, because he'd only... I'd Volt Switch next turn, so he'd only get the value out of one turn. But assuming I didn't have Volt Switch, he would. Yeah, but Sandy Cheeks murked everybody. I'll be calling it Sandy Cheeks to the remainder of life. I could see that actually becoming something that I call it and not remember his actual name. That's the kind of guy I am, you know what I'm saying? But him getting up rocks there was big. Let me run that calc. Sandy Shocks, Iron Threads. You gotta understand, guys. Iron Threads, and for me to know this is saying a lot, because I don't know shit about these mon stats. But I've actually been, yeah, Earth. Oh, that must be Specs. No, it's my staff set. Earth Power is supposed to do 115%. So let's put max HP in there. We'll probably have a battle waiting on us. Still dead. So he was max for that. Okay. What's good, bro? My man saying, what's up, Jam, and trying to get the timer win. What's scum, bro? What's scum, bro? I'm fucking with you. But, so let's see what we're working with here. Hatterene's the go-to guy. You just gotta get the gold angle to trick. Get rid of this. This is good, but not really, but is at the same time. Cinderace in the sun has no counters for that reason. So I have to Sandy Shocks here. So what I'm gonna do is opt for Fire Spam, Cinderace Spam. I have no good Gallade answer, or whatever that shit is called. I'm gonna aim for I need to know the Golden Go is early. Obvious Glamora lead. That's obvious. I could see Terra Grass, but then he'd be using his only Terra. I could also VS. No, if he's gonna go Tinglu, let him go Tinglu. So I also wrote him Wash. Could see a Tinglu pivot here. We could also think that I'm choiced. Part of me doesn't want to show, but I want the damage, so why wouldn't I see him protecting? That doesn't really solve much. Gives me rocks, I suppose. Gives me the damage on. That's gonna matter a lot versus Cinderace, so be it. We'll go Torkoal. If Evolve Switch is good shit. That's risky as shit. That gives me a lot of information. One, if I just Thunderbolted there, you'd have been done in this town. So likely Earth Power. I doubt this has anything to do. Hatterene's the homie though. Like that's the young win condition. So I'm not gonna go hat on this. The problem is I don't deal with toxic spikes very well. So I'll have to give up Sandy Shock's hazards here. So be it. If he goes for hazards, so be it. Yeah, I figured he'd Earth Power. That is. Oh, I'm weak to. Fuck, I forgot I'm weak to. Shit. I forgot I was weak to damn. Ah, that's not good. If he's scarfed, then I know now. What's the important thing here? I forgot I was weak to ground. I really switched in there with confidence. Let me think. If I VS, with power here. I want this Glamora Sash broken too. Anything he can go into next, I can go for spikes on. I need the Glamora. Like, conditions are being met for my Cinderace to do what Cinderace does. I also can potentially, Tinglu coming in, not ideal, but the Earthquake comes out because he's predicting my Hatterene. Pyro Ball unfortunately does activate T-Spikes, which I don't want. So this allows for me to... Calm Minding would be a waste of a turn. Draining Kiss would activate my... You never go hard Goldengo either. So I'll Calm Mind first. If he goes hard Goldengo, so be it. Yeah, I figured as much. Now you fear Draining Kiss. He does hard Glamora. I really wanted... I was never going to Psychic that. He probably has Sludge Wave or he's going to Mortal Spin. I can't do anything about the Mortal Spin. The Glamora being gone is really important though. This is so good. What would I do about this? Sandy Shocks being weak to ground and me not remembering that was a big deal, and I needed to predict his Tinglu. That Sludge Wave shit. I thought he might. I didn't think he would. So that's a big deal. Go Shienpao, which allows him to crunch. If he has Ice Spinner, he'd use it, but I doubt he'd Ice Spinner. Let me think. Ice Spinner, crunch, Torkoal, Sun. If he Ice Spinner, so be it. Crunches, I figured. Now he has to fear. First Impression. So let's see. First Impression. Gallade. Flare Blitz would be the shit here. What do I need? What conditions do I need met to win? Can I win this game? Dragon Claw. I can win with... So Rotom comes in, which, surprise, surprise. So my play there was to knock the Rotom out. U-turn did that much. If he has Protect, that blows. Okay. If U-turn did 30, that means I predict the Protect here. Yeah. I didn't play well around the Glamora. It's not over. Oh wow, that one shot, that's really important. Now he knows I'm banded. So if I go Slither Wing, we're staring down Iron Valiant. Yeah, I gotta outplay the shit out of him here. Because if we went Roaring Moon, okay, actually Oster Goldengo. I'm Assault Vest. So Goldengo being gone means I can potentially Iron Head sweep him with Terra. So this is great. Hopefully I survive that. I have 370 Spadef. Okay. Shadow Balls. I know he wasn't expecting me to be Assault Vest. And then goes Tinglu. This couldn't have, I mean, you couldn't have given me a better gift. I don't know why he went Tinglu here. You're obviously just going to attack me. Oh, he thought I was choiced. Okay, that's probably why. Okay. So now I opt for... I think I bait him now. Because I U-turn out Sax Tinglu. And then I Terra Steel Roaring Moon. I'm not going to... If he goes... I want to bait out the Shienpao. I want to bait out the Shienpao first. Because Cinderace beats the Gallade. Probably should have went Torkoal first, right? So we bait this out. We lure him to go for the Ice Shard. Okay, excellent. Because we already confirmed boots. And an Iron Valiant, the speed boost. So he'd need to Aura Sphere. Don't think he can kill Cinderace with anything in one hit. So I stay in an Iron Head here. Oh, wow. Oh, right. I'm faster naturally. Good game, bro. Like, I'm not... You know what I'm talking about? I'm here like, oh, shit, he outspeeds me. One, I forgot I was Scarfed. Like, when I just attacked the Xianpao, knowing that I'm Scarfed. But I genuinely thought Iron Valiant was faster than Roaring Moon for a sec. But then it dawned on me, wait, no. So, yeah. So, I mean, no way he could have predicted me being Choice Scarf Iron Head. Like, that's not a set. Especially Terra Steel. It wasn't Steel. Actually, yeah, it was Steel. It wasn't something. Something was not in the set that I changed. But that was a big win. That was a big win because he definitely... I needed to play around the Glamora well. And this is 2 games in a row where Hatterene saved us because ate the Sludge Wave and it also ate... And I need to head count that for later. Store that in. It also ate that hit versus the Pawn. So Hatterene's just a beast. Why does this look sort of like the team I used yesterday? Kinda. I'm just seeing Quaker Val and being like, it's my team. Even though yesterday's team wasn't even mine. None of these are mine ever. But no fire resist, obviously. Cinderace is going to go out. Yes, Quaker Val. Cinderace is going to go a long way. We're going to have to keep Sandy Shocks. I mean, Sandy Shocks just... But keeping its sash intact in case Quaker Val gets out of control. Start getting a little freaky. Though I can always yawn, but he can taunt. So that's not reliable. Slither Wing is devastating. It's just a monster. Hatterene, upon Calm Minding, forces Volcaronia in, which forces in Cinderace. And I do have Assault Vest Terra Fire in case the Volcarona really is feeling jiggy. So let's see how we win this. How do we win this? Can't guard against fire, which means you can't ever start. I mean, Cinderace on lead, just there's no countermeasure. Sandy Shocks, keep tucked. What are you doing this game? Are you doing anything? No ground immunity, so grounding, you fear. So Ace, it's speed boost. But if you're speed boost, can you even knock me out? I really would hate to lose my Cinderace here. Guess Terra Fighting or something like that. That's gonna Zen Headbutt you. It's gonna Zen Headbutt. This could be a mistake. If it's a mistake, I can still win the game. I just don't want to waste the time. Actually, Bandit Pyro probably kills this. See, Iron Valiant. Pyro is harder to switch into. So, Iron Valiant. Oh, you Calm Mind. Oh yeah, Pyro one shots. Please hit. Thunder, please fucking. Gone. Whew. Alright, big threat gone. Big trading. That's a horrible lead. Like, you never, ever, ever. One, he gave up his speed item. But you never, ever, ever, ever. If you read my book, you know. You never, ever, 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 ever. We always Torkoal here. And then pivot to Hatterene on the off chance he can taunt. Well, okay, just bulks up hard. Should have yawned him there. It's not the end of the world or nothing. We might force a Terra Fairy. Okay. Man's really bulked up there as if I'm not a fucking Hatterene. Like, you're a crazy person, bro. You're truly mad. If he goes King's Gambit, I might Terra Water. Goes Goldengo. I think Terra Water Goldengo dies after that. I might not want to do that. His especially because I don't need my Roaring Moon. Yeah, we can do this. Go Roaring Moon and EQ spam. His what's his face could be a bitch. His his Volcarona. I want to save Terrafire, Slither Wing in the sun, because that's stab boost in the sun. So I mark any variants of Volcarona. So it's really about positioning in this one. Hatterene was already, he shot a ball in case I just wanted to Terra, and I went for, if I had Psyshock I would have set up there maybe. Nah, still a waste if he tricks, and I waste my Terra type. So this Goldengo, make your range shouldn't kill me because I'm natural bulk, and he's bulky as shit. You see how little he took from that? And I have an attack boost. He's max defense. There's just no fucking way. He took 54 from that. So that gives me a lot of insight. So likely Volcarona wants to rear its ugly demon head of King's Gambit. Get the Gamster? The Gamster? Word? Word? So we always just EQ here. Even if he suckered, we want to bait sucker if anything. Crit mattered. Crit mattered for sure. We now go Torkoal and Yawn. Based on what he did last time, I don't think he's going to be expecting Yawn. Rocks don't matter at all, so why use them? As we're just gonna go Roaring Moon here and just destroy the Clodsire. What do we think? U-turn probably would have been better to have. No, it's fine. It's fine. Sun turns, you have Heat Rock this turn. This is the equivalent of a Bandit EQ if he's max Volk. Yes, Flamethrower he's shown. So +1 definitely. It's killing Cindy. I'm just thinking whether or not I want to sack my Sun user. Terrafairy, okay. He's gonna outspeed me next turn. So yeah, we go Cinder here. That wasn't a prediction. It's funny, if I Earthquake there, he was done. So we Pyro Ball here. Should knock us out. Yeah, and then the Terra Fire Flare Blitz here should do the trick. Because we're Sun boosted, even if he healed. Man. So, even if he healed, Terra in the Sun, plus I have a Soul Vest, plus it's resisted. Plus we could have just U-turned back on the Torkoal, forced him to attack us. Because if he doesn't, then we yawn. And if we yawn, then it's over. So, yeah, that's going to be the live for today, around 30 minutes. The battles felt long, but when I look at the time, it hasn't even been 30 minutes yet. So yeah, if we were closer to 1900, I'd push, but we're 33 more points. My calculator, right? Yeah, 33 more points away, which is at least 2 games, which will push this up at like an hour. So, yeah, hit the like button down below if you enjoyed this live. Y'all have been killing it. If you enjoyed, really hit the button, because so many of you guys watch. Yes, so few people leave like, or maybe you just don't like the content though. I don't know why you watch it every day. But if you enjoyed, man, hit the like button so we can make this algorithm go crazy. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.